Okay guys, we are going to go ahead and go over the answers for lesson 5.5. This was your homework on page 222, numbers 8 through 28. The first part, you had to write your percent as a fraction. So 45% is the same as 45 over 100. Divide by the greatest common factor, which is 5, and you get 9/20. So number 8 is 9/20. Number 9 is 9/10. Number 10 is 3/20. Number 11 might have thrown you off, but 7% is equal to 7 over 100. There's no common factors, so it just stays 7 over 100. Number 12 is 17/50. Number 13, again, has no common factors, so 79/100. Number 14 doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they put this in there. So if you even got close, if you did 77.5 over 100 and tried to divide it by 5, totally cool. But somehow it equals 31 over 40. Again, not quite sure what they were thinking when they put that one in the book. Don't lose any sleep over that. Number 15, 188% is more than 100%, which means it's more than a whole. You should have 1 whole and 22/25. Do you see right here where I had 188 over 100 is equal to 1 and 88/100? So I just took out that 100, and that's my whole number. And then I had 88 over 100. And what I did was I divided it by 2 here and got 44 over 50, which are still even numbers, so I know I can divide by 2. And then I got 1 and 22/25. So make sure that you know that you can do that. Number 16 is 8 over 100. Divide both of those by 4, and your correct answer is 2/25. Number 17, again, is more than 100%, so you have 2 wholes and 6/25. 18 and 19 are tricky. When I take my 0.25, or when I take 0.25% and I put it over 100, you can't have a decimal in a fraction and have it still be right. So what can I multiply 0.25 by to get a whole number? 4, because like some of my kids were saying yesterday, Guillermo, I know you were the one who gave me this idea, was that 25.25 is like a quarter, so you multiply it by 4 to get your dollar. That's your whole number. And then if I multiply my top by 4, I have to multiply the bottom by 4, and I have 1/400. I use that same idea by down here, and my answer is 1 and 250. Number 20, the 225% should be over 100, not over 1,000. So the correct answer should be 2 and 1/4. Number 21 is 10%. 22 is 20%. 23 is 55%. 24 is 8%. So all I did, guys, I took that fraction that they gave me, said, what can I multiply that denominator by to get to 100? 25 times 4 is 100. So if I multiply my denominator by 4, you got it. I got to multiply my numerator by 4, and that's how I'm getting those answers, guys. Number 25, because I went over to this side so I'd have room for my other problems, is 54%. 26 is 72%. 28 and 29 both have that whole number, which is always equal to 100%. And then I have my 17/20. I have to end up writing it over 100. So here I had 1 and 85/100. That 1 is equal to 100/100, which is where I got that 185 over 100. And that's where I have 185%. Number 28, I did the same thing with my 2 as the whole number. 2 wholes is 100% and 100%. So my answer is 282%. If you have any questions, please come to office hours and let me know. Thanks.